So right now I got another video for y'all, but I also have another video that I wanted to upload tomorrow. This was supposed to be tomorrow's video, but it's going to be one today because I have work tomorrow and I don't know if I'll be able to get it out tomorrow. Double shifts. Yay. Never let a saiyan know they are stronger than you, which, like I said, I wanted to get a little bit more heavy back into anime stuff. So I guess this works out in my favor in one way, shape, or form. It was gonna be a codename Super video, but no, nah. I feel like this is more valid. So now I'm about to go ahead and start that. And like and subscribe, nigga. Y'all playing.
Now Goku is a very complex case, and
I'm not gonna lie. This actually kind of scared me when I was a kid because of the fact, like, bruh, I don't know, bruh. Every single time a movie came out, I was always under that impression, like, he could lose and this, that, and the other. But no, Goku never really lost. Technically he did, but technically nah. So I'm gonna take that back. But yeah, Goku was kind of aura farming here, though. I don't know what the fuck he was doing all that for.
Now Goku is a very complex case, and I say this because I feel like his reputation actually tells lies about his career. I feel like the reason why Goku is as disrespectful as he is when he's stronger than you is because when you're around his same level, I'ma be honest, he kinda sucks. I know this might seem like a crazy take, but just wait on it and let me explain.
Nah, I'm gonna have to stop that right there. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think, well, I ain't gonna lie, having to sit up there and jump Frieza was valid until he turned Super Saiyan. Let's keep it a bean. That was actually pretty valid, because like that nigga was literally a galactic tyrant. That nigga never trained a day in his life. Somebody didn't believe that shit. I forgot where I seen it at. I think TikTok or Twitter. I really don't be on Twitter. I don't really post nothing on there. I might start though. But yeah, nah, that nigga was dead ass a problem. When has he not been a problem? Not gonna lie. Only person you could say was Frieza trying in the Broly movie? I kind of can't recall, because he did get the fuck back up and ready to box again, even though he went gold. Yeah, nah, he got his ass beat. I ain't gonna lie, gang. That nigga was getting put through it. Yeah, fuck that. I'll take it back. But Goku, bro, not gonna lie, because most of the time he do be playing around and tripping and shit like that. I don't know why he does that shit. It genuinely pisses me off. Like, I understand you want the fight to drag out a little bit longer. You want to play, talk your shit. You know what? He probably right, because it never really ended well for Goku, especially when they on this level. So you know what? I'm pause the video and let him speak and stop being a degenerate asshole. I got my ass from my mom for not listening. So
Vegeta's thumpos get so much hate, but Goku saying, nah, I'm excited is even worse. Every single time he says this, he gets dropped. Once you hear that, you might as well let that nigga slide it in, cause you know Goku's gonna fumble the bag.
Now hold up. Bro, I really want to make an argument for my nigga, bro, but I can't make the argument. I can't make the argument for my nigga, bro. I gotta suffer. Because Goku, I ain't gonna lie, Goku been catching straight belt to ass. I'm not gonna lie. zephfire right.
Every time Goku's against someone with comparable strength, he never wins. He lost to Vegeta, jumped that nigga. The fight against Kid Buu, universally jumped him. And to the two nerds about to comment Piccolo Jr., man, sit your dork ass down. I'll give you Piccolo Jr., but even against King Piccolo, he would have died 3 times if another nigga ain't help him. He's a fraud! And don't even get me started on Jiren. He was begging for the fade the whole tournament, lost 1 time, and he decides to throw the spirit bomb because he was rage quitting. Bro, in a tournament where killing is not allowed, you threw a spirit bomb, nigga? Bro, you flippin' twit. Like,
hey, I'm not gonna lie though. Jiren was strong as hell. So I feel like Goku would not have minded, even though the Dragon Balls was not bringing that nigga back, and I don't think Zeno would have sat up there and not uphold that deal on if you do something you're erased, you're disqualified, this, that, and the other. Or did he say you'd get erased? Or maybe he said if you killed somebody, you're disqualified. I forgot. But yeah, that nigga, hey, Jiren needed that shit. I ain't gonna lie. It didn't do nothing, but he needed that shit.
I don't know who spread the propaganda of Goku being a legendary fighter. This nigga's legendary based on what? I love Goku as much as the next guy, but his fighting record gotta be the most lied on shit of all time. Which is why I feel like if you're fighting Goku and you know that you're weaker than him, you are literally asking for a death sentence. Because in the rare times he's actually stronger than you, he will do whatever he can to feed his ego.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Okay. This was unnecessary as fuck. This was unnecessary. And you know what? On behalf of Dragon Ball fans, I apologize to any other fan that I set up there and I basically slandered for this type of shit right here. Because now I feel like a hypocrite.
Now, let me not be disingenuous. There is times where Goku disrespects someone even though he knows he stands no chance. Lord Slug was giving him belt to add that whole movie, but he was still in his face giving him fade away ki blast. Goku already knew he stood no chance against Great Ape Vegeta, but he still made sure to pop the nigga's eye out his socket, just as one last FU to him.
Hey, when I seen that, bruh, because my uncle had the Dragon Ball DVD sets. He had the originals, which made me buy the originals because I liked collecting them. I liked Kai and the original. Not Ocean Dub, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm throwing disrespect on that name. That shit was, it wasn't ass. I ain't gonna do that. They were some good actors. Let's keep it a bean. It's just like hearing Goku's voice compared to the Ocean Dub Goku voice. The Vegeta was pretty cool. I'd say they should have used him as like teenage Vegeta, not adult Vegeta. And I honestly thought that voice was real for a few years. But when Goku shot Vegeta's eye out, bro, that nigga Vegeta was turning the fuck up, bro. He was pissed. That nigga was like, damn you, Kakarot. Something. I forgot, but I was like, this nigga really talking his shit. I was like, that's crazy as fuck. And Goku just sitting there, smiling, giggling. Yeah, that nigga would have got turned into a statistic. We gonna keep it a bean.
One of the greatest scenes in the Saiyan saga, but dog, how did Vegeta get this eye back? You're telling me this healing chamber's able to grow back your retina, nigga? How, Sway? Exactly, Toei. You ain't got the answers, man. And even though it's not in a fight, he disrespects Cell twice in the exact same way, teleporting in his face and being like, hey, nigga, I know I ain't right now, but give me one more day and I'm smoking your ass. You's a bitch. And teleports up out
he gotta add Raccoon.
Cell with drive-by slurs. I'm crying. But when he's actually stronger than you in a fight, he will commit some heinous disrespect.
These niggas out here snitching, they with the rat pack. Hit them with the chopper, that's the rat trap.
And there is so many examples I could choose from. I don't even know where y'all want.
He has to add when Goku fought the Ginyu Force. He has to. Because that whole fight was straight bullshit. Goku was on straight bullshit the whole time.
Me to start. I can start it back from original Dragon Ball. I know a lot of y'all ain't even read that. We can talk about how Goku made a self-nerf for an entire tournament because he knew nobody was on his level. Straight up lying to Krillin's face, being like, yeah, I won't hold back, dude.
Stop the cap.
In the moment he stopped holding back, he put Tien in a blender. And Tien I actually feel bad for because he is a constant victim of Goku's aura farming. Like in the 23rd World Tournament, Goku really pantsied his mans in front of his own girl. Like, nah, I ain't gonna do that to him, that's my guy. There's nothing Tien ever done to deserve this. They had him outside looking like that chance with the meatballs, baby.
Now, you know what? I wonder how Launch is doing. Never gonna know what Akira Toriyama had planned for her if he even did. Not seeing her ass again.
Yeah, bro. We can take it back to OG Dragon Ball again. You saw how he did Ninja Murasaki? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Getting hit with the start digging in your butt, twin. It's actually some of the sickest work I ever seen in my life. But that's really how the game goes. When Goku knows that he's stronger than you, he will do whatever he can to embarrass you. And it's so funny because the anime will do whatever it can to make it worse for the enemy. They'll have
You know
Goku
what? I know I'm not helping my own case, bro, but I don't even mind it because only real is real. When that man do something stronger than you, bro, that's like you playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We ain't gonna say Sparking Zero. Budokai Tenkaichi 3 held us down for years, bro. Everybody was emulating this, that, and the other, bro. It held us down for years. You when your friend is trash as hell or they never played before and you just want to have fun with they asses, bro, and you tell them you not gonna actually try, bro. That's how it is with Goku, bro, because you just start whooping their ass with so many combos that they trying to learn they damn self. They don't even know how to do most of that shit. Like, it took me a minute to learn that little kick up in the air and then to launch at them, hit them with some decent ass combos. Yeah, that type of shit. Just doing everything and anything that's not even necessary.
An opponent for 23 minutes straight to the most beautiful animation you done ever seen and leave your ass out and back broken as a cliffhanger to one of the most banger themes
At least he added Raccoon. Oh, he had to mute it. Damn, he really had to mute that shit. I wonder what
there is two occurrences that I
wonder what thing he was talking about.
That being the most popular one of Goku versus Nappa. Now, this fight is unanimously known for many reasons. One of the most disrespectful things I ever seen in anime is when Goku used his head as a welcome mat and even showed off the V-Lone. Nah, my nigga, you're getting cruised. But just talking about this moment is actually disrespectful to how much Goku went out his way to embarrass Nappa. We could start it off with number one that actually pisses me off. You had Gohan on his knees, ready to see the pearly gates, and once Nappa steps, he's gone. And once they look, they see Gohan on the Nimbus. And where's Goku? Yup, in the sky, aura farming. This nigga really hit the RDC skate. He was watching his son get beat to death and was still waiting to make his pull up. And this aura farming is on levels not even Piccolo could reach. Cause you had Vegeta saying, "You're finally here." And look at Goku, bro. Big fella! You know damn well Vegeta's voice is nowhere in that direction. Who is calling your name? This man really had the audacity to walk in Nappa's face, only to immediately speed blitz behind him and walk with Gohan. This is the only time Goku has talked to his son this entire arc, and the only reason why he did it was the aura farm.
Hey, but look though, him doing that to Nappa is his own damn fault. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you was boasting about being the strongest. You damn near hit a full squad wipe, bruh. The last nigga got away. That ain't nobody else's fault, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. You couldn't back the shit up. It's nobody else's fault.
And once that fight starts, Goku starts giving Nappa that straight belt. He's hitting attacks that make him fly across the map only to say the name of each person he killed. Truly getting back for his mans. Lil Durk, this is how you slide. Nappa even threw out his most powerful attack and Goku's just like, I won't even use my hands. And with just his voice, screams that bit out of existence. Yeah, Nappa, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. You better get right with Christ. And I know y'all see the title. Never let a Saiyan find out they're stronger than you, even if you're on the same side. Cause Vegeta sees this crippled man on the floor, and when Nappa asks for his help, he's like, sure, I got you. Grabbed his hand and hit him with the psych, throws him into the atmosphere, and
when Vegeta did this, bruh, I thought it was so foul, bruh. But you wanna know what? It really wasn't. This nigga would never have been in that situation. He would have been a character for like probably the next few episodes or maybe the next season. He would have still been around. I don't know how the story would have altered, but he would have been around. But that nigga decides not to listen, bro. He like an untrained pit bull that likes to chew up the fucking couch. It don't work. It don't work out. No. He should have calmed his ass down. Like, bro, your boss is a fucking midget. Like, come on, gang.
burns him to ash, all while screaming, I have no use for a Saiyan who can't walk, and I have no use for a Saiyan who can't win.
You violated. You violated on that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. zephfire, if you see this shit, you gotta box me in Sparking Zero now, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You don't do that to my little homie like that. That's little bro. That's little cousin. Like, bro, the amount of violations, bro. The amount of violations.
And that takes us to Namek. I don't know what was in the water on planet Namek, but every Saiyan that touched down on that planet was out there for blood. Vegeta stayed talking about that Saiyan pride, my dog. Where was that in this arc? This man was throwing dirt in Zarbon's face, literally sneaking Dodoria and Jace. And this man was really cheating on Saiyan biology to stat pad to Frieza's level. Gohan on Namek, in my opinion, is so underrated. This man was Satan's greatest disciple. And I mean that literally. The way Gohan was sliding for Piccolo this whole arc actually needs to be studied.
Hey, and you know that nigga be going to new Namek for them cookouts and shit too, right? Like, come on now. All the Nameks love that nigga, bro. They barely fucked with everybody else, but they fucked with that nigga Gohan, though. That nigga probably over there right now listening to Return of the Mac and shit. Having some good ass bratwurst, some motherfucking ribs, baked macaroni and cheese, nigga. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm getting hungry.
Vegeta was the biggest op in the arc at this point, and he still showed up for the fade with no fear. It ain't matter if Frieza himself was in his face, he was still running hands. One of the most underrated moments, in my opinion, is when Ginyu takes the Dragon Balls and flies away to Frieza. The only nigga on that turf ready to run the fade despite standing no chance was Gohan. Look at his pose. He was ready to snipe him on sight. Gohan was moving like a street nigga in this arc, and I'm tired of pretending he's not. And Goku, in my opinion, was acting out the worst.
Look,
the way
I don't think people disrespected Gohan because of his actions, right? The nigga had hands for sure. Everybody got tired of the whiny ass bullshit, bro. Like, me and my friend, we had debates over Dragon Ball, especially Gohan, right? My argument was, actually, let's start off with his argument so I can put it more into context. His argument was Gohan shouldn't have had to fight and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yes, the nigga do. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck else will? I said, Goku not gonna be here forever. Goku said that himself. Like, look what happened in GT. What if that was Dragon Ball Z and it was up to Gohan still now? Who the fuck finna take them dubs, Vegeta? I ain't see Vegeta beat Cell. I seen Vegeta getting dog walked by Kid Buu for that 1 minute. Or was it? I think it was 1 minute. Yeah, no, gang. No. Gohan. I understand. Like I said, I understand that he shouldn't have to fight, but it's call to action. Like, if I can't pay my bill and I don't want to work, nigga, I gotta go to work, right? That's my argument. He wasn't understanding that, so we just agreed to disagree. If y'all agree with me or if y'all agreed with him, and I also said, compared to Goku's life, Gohan's was more scary. Goku wasn't fighting niggas like Frieza and all that shit when he was growing up. No. He had some main threats, but most of his threats were human. Or low tier monsters, bro. No.
He was disrespecting his opponents was actually out of character. Despite him landing and seeing Raccoon kicking the literal shit out of his best friend, he decides to give his first Senzu Bean to Vegeta. What? He was literally the biggest op in the show at the time. Why did you do this? I'm crying. You cannot leave Senzu Beans around this nigga ever. Y'all remember that scene in Super where they yelled at 17 for interrupting the transformation? I don't know why Goku was even yelling at him. You did the same thing to Raccoon, and it really had me crying. Left that nigga booty up and I know Krillin was watching in the back like,
no disrespect, but I didn't know you had ass.
Oh my. Goku's fight against Jason Birder is the most disrespectful thing I ever seen in anime. They was just dashing all around this nigga and he was out there standing still, letting the wind pass him by. They thought he was glitching like that Caleb City skit.
See, I love making skits. Doing it by myself is a hassle. I want to be able to make skits like that. I know it takes time, it takes effort, it takes learning. I'm willing to. But I still got to put stuff out now. In my mind, there is no tomorrow. Got to do today.
Yo, you lying? Nah!
And they get so mad, they start throwing actual attacks right at Goku. But that shit don't work. Every shot's phasing through him like a Blackboy Max DM and airball. Had everyone around in shock, but this is when it's revealed that Goku was moving so fast, it was like he was standing still. Like, I don't think y'all realize how crazy this is. He was real life doing this.
I never noticed that.
Nigga! Like, this screenshot of Goku's feet has to be the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in my life.
I've never noticed that.
Not close. He was embarrassing them bad. But we ain't done. Read what the title say. Never let any Saiyan know they're stronger than you. Even when you're on your deathbed, you gon' get sniped. Because the moment Vegeta got the upper hand for a total of 2 seconds, this man spawned from the sky and sniped Burter's neck. And nah, don't rewind that. You know what you saw. He real life ground pounded this nigga's neck. Had Goku in the back hitting the Michael Jordan. This why Vegeta be pissing me off. Was down the whole fight, but once they can't fight back, now he wanna do some. Everybody acting tough when they up.
Hey, but then don't get it bent though. That boy was definitely not ducking that fade though. He was definitely fighting them niggas.
He was robbed of a generational A-whooping when Goku was going Kaioken against Ginyu. I swear he would have spazzed on bro. But nah, Ginyu was Diddy's greatest disciple. This man real life fisted himself, salivating out the mouth, talking about some, I like that body of yours.
Hey, look. Nah, fuck that. Because Ginyu, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga freaky as shit. I don't care. I do not care. Oh, shit. Bro, shit. Nah, because Orochimaru's still worse than this nigga. But who the fuck go up to somebody and be like, I like that body of yours? Nigga, that's outrageously freaked the fuck out.
And this is all without mentioning the mental trauma he caused to Frieza. Letting him power up to 100% just to prove he's not like that. Teleporting around him and showing off his back just to prove he's faster than him. And this ain't even counting Goku giving this nigga the African backhand for all the suffering he's caused. Like, nah, the way he spazzed on Frieza is crazy.
That nigga said,
this
I'll
ain't
slap
even
some
the worst
sense
in
in
Dragon Ball
you.
Z. We can start it off in the Buu Saga where Goku took a nigga's life just to flex his power level. I know y'all know the theory of Goku learning to spare lives through Kami's training. Nigga, that is straight cap. If Goku can take your life to Aura Farm, he's with it. He does this again in GT. He did the Shadow Dragon Brothers the worst, starting with Nova literally Aura farming that whole fight. Appearing behind him, beam upped at his temple and all, just to show him I could genuinely take your life when I want to. Even hit him with the shoulder meme. Nah, this nigga disrespectful as shit. And this ain't even talking what he does to Ice, and I don't mean what Dora's scared of. I mean the actual Shenron.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. For GT, y'all gotta stop me riding all these bandwagons, bro, to sit up there and hate GT, because GT genuinely is not bad. I get where y'all feel the shift, but it's not that bad. Let's keep it a bean. It had a very good story. It had a continuous story. Dragon Ball Z somewhat had a continuous story until it reached I'd say when the Frieza saga hit, that's like when that ended, the last two sagas, they were just kind of just thrown in there, I ain't gonna lie. Which, don't mind it, it was still good. Seeing the Red Ribbon Army come back was good. But, and it worked, and it fit. But seeing it is necessary. If you didn't see it, it's not really necessary. But it's a good addition though. For like the androids and everything else like that. And then I'm not gonna lie, the most pointless one though was it was the Buu saga. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of was pointless. But it being there, it seemed like it had a point. Because now we see it. We see where it ties into the story. It just works. But I agree, it should have and could have ended. I'm glad it didn't end where at the end of the Frieza saga. I'm glad about that. But at the end of the day, it probably kind of should have. But I'm glad they brought it back though. That's just me. And it's not like it was not fleshed out detail on what it was. Like, we all knew the plot. Like, it was fire. It was fire. Some parts weren't, some parts were.
Stealing moves from Broly, sliding on the nigga's body, putting his foot in his mouth. Nigga, who the fuck are you feeling like? This ain't even counting when he grabbed this grown man.
That nigga got a
by the
foot
ankle,
fetish.
Granddaughter still in hand, mind you, and starts whipping him round like a belt. The pose of 2 fingers on his temple is so iconic, I've seen it recreated over 10,000 times. And this ain't even counting the ends were even blinded. He turns around on ice and says, no! I'll finish it! Got me like, oh! Whose goat this is, nigga? Cause I know he's mine! And that Dragon Fist to finish him off, sensational. Even since Shenron was getting disrespected by Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Goku was really winning this fight blind. In the moment he missed a punch, he pulled the back of his scalp. Is this nigga serious?
Nigga's finna pull his fucking
And
wig
Dragon Ball
off.
Super Goku was wildin' too. This man, 2 seconds after getting Ultra Instinct, would have dropped a kick in Jiren's face if he ain't dodge out the way. Your introduction was gonna be giving him a messy kick to the jaw, nigga. And not only did this man start moonwalking on Toppo's blast, during their fight, Jiren was like, nah, you got a new transformation and there ain't a scratch off me, you lacking. And Goku really went to his face and said, who lacking? And nah, pressing a nigga with a pose like this is crazy. And I don't know what it was about Ultra Instinct, he was always just wildin'. Hitting Sonic sways all around Kefla. This man hitting Michael Jackson hee-hees backwards while sliding on a wall. And Kefla was really getting done the worst. He really said, watch your bitch. Sending her across.
Hey, I honestly don't care what y'all say, bro. But Kefla, even without being Kefla, Caulifla and Kale pissed me off the whole tournament. Good ass fighters, still good ass characters, but fucking annoying. Not for me. They grew on me a little bit, yeah, but no. I would not mind not seeing their ass again, I ain't gonna lie. Unless they got a good ass story to tell. Don't bring their asses back in my face, Toyotaro. Don't fucking do
15 Mountain-sized Vegeta could sadly relate. And this is when I knew he was on some straight bullshit. We've been watching Dragon Ball for more than 40 years, and never have I ever seen someone hit a parkour Kamehameha. You never want someone like Goku to know he got the ups on you. You're asking for death. And there is still so many examples I have to choose from. We could really be here all day. So I guess for now, I can start rapid firing some other Saiyans. Now, one thing about Vegeta is that he's barely stronger than people for real. He is the only person in his world that thinks he's that strong.
Oh my god.
That pull up is actually crazy as fuck. Oh, look, let's go right back to it. Let's go right back to it. There we go. Like my nigga, Vegeta, you thought you was finna face Broly? Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Full power Broly. And Janemba. The same nigga that had you crying. That was a wild ass shot, I'm not gonna lie. And I know that's which game this is. Budokai Tenkaichi 3, bro, you not slick, bro. He gets his ass beat. It's over with. They're gonna be screaming like Caleb City at this point. I yield, my nigga.
But whenever Vegeta actually is stronger than you, bro, pray. We all remember he had second form Cell on straight lockdown. The first 2 seconds of their fight, he was rearranging his guts. This man was so disrespectful, he was turning his back whenever Cell was charging an attack.
And mind you, that's the one time his ass was really stronger than somebody else besides that android. Tubby Buddy. I'm gonna call him Tubby Buddy. Like my nigga. The one time you're really stronger than somebody and it's like a main antagonist, your ass fumbled the bag so bad and not finish the job, my nigga, you would have a horrible job record, bro. Like my nigga, you can't finish the job, my nigga.
Favorite pages in the mangas when Vegeta's like, so on your life when you're perfect, you're gonna give me a good fade.
Yes, big bro. It's what the computer told me.
And this nigga just domes him right in the face. He does this in the Dragon Ball Super manga too. The way he does Granola is actually disgusting. He was out here dodging certain attacks in ways to make sure Granola would destroy his home planet. And he really said, you're fine with blowing up what's left of the city, full of all those precious memories. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, gang. This is peak rage bait. And one of the most underrated things about Vegeta, people literally forget he had Goku going through hell. This man was in Grade Ape hitting full court Ki Blast, just sniping the nigga across the map, speed blitzing Goku, talking about some Bakane! Like, Vegeta was really embarrassing, bro, the whole fight. But when they were even, it was really a masterclass. Like, we started it off with a block. Block again. Goku squeezing his fist so hard, it's looking like he's getting the nastiest dome. Weave into the zestiest pose I've never seen him hit.
Yeah, that was a crazy ass pose, bro. I didn't know if he wanted to fuck him or fight him. It's wild to say, but hey, everybody knew that shit looked crazy. Like, come on now. The nigga already got aftercare head, my nigga. Oh, damn, that sounded crazy as fuck. I bet something like bedhead. You know what? Fuck that. My nigga, what the fuck is wrong with me, bro?
My nigga was out here sitting like Ice Spice.
Oh, nigga, you gay.
He tries a haymaker, headbutt, and Goku hits a flip elbow right on his dome and starts juggling him in the air like it's a Smash Bros combo. I'm talking back, chest, knee, right. My dog even elbowed the back of the head. Yeah, he's getting Draymond Green CTE after this. And then kneed him into a crater. He did him like that one Spider-Man clip. And Goku's doing all this to the most banger Kikuchi theme I've done ever heard. Watch this.
Hey, that theme song, bro, I want to hear that sample into a beat, bro. A hard ass beat. That would be fire as fuck, would it not?
I just used that as an excuse to glaze Goku versus Vegeta. My fault. They are so lucky Gohan stopped training. They literally...
Ooh, also, don't forget about that part of the fight where both of them was just tired as hell. Started throwing heavy ass punches, bro. That part had me dead. And then next thing you know, after Vegeta got that one good punch to the gut, my nigga, started coughing up all types of fucking blood, my nigga. And then he had to literally get up, turn around, fall the fuck back down. He said, oh.
Raised a King Von disciple in front of our very eyes. I think everybody knows how terribly Gohan was doing the Cell Juniors. I don't think y'all remember how bad it was. He African backhand slapped the Cell Junior from the stratosphere right back down to Earth. Ronaldo kicked this nigga back into the air.
And you know, with the Cell Juniors, bruh, I didn't know how brutal that shit was. I didn't know it was so censored in the anime. That shit was censored as hell. Read the book or find the panel. That nigga dead ass was doing them so dirty. If I'm correct, no smoke, just straight up body parts. This nigga was a demon.
All formed in his ashes. This nigga is crazy. And the way he did Cell was straight up horrendous. One of my favorite pages in the manga is when Cell powers up to the max and Gohan's just like, whoop-de-doo. And he embarrassed Cell so bad, I can't even believe it was televised. Not only was he toying with Cell the whole fight, he kicked this nigga so hard, he regurgitated 18 out his system.
That always disgusted the fuck out of me. Oh my God. Bro, I need some. I'm not drinking that water.
I don't think y'all understand how insane that is. Imagine getting punched so hard your body can't even stop itself from throwing up your lung. That is literally what Gohan did to Cell. Nigga gave him lazy eyes looking like the Squid Game robot. And this ain't even counting Ultimate Gohan. Y'all saw how he did Super Boo? Gohan saying this to Super Boo is the equivalent of Corey Kenshin saying nigga.
I say the word nigga.
Dragon Ball fusions are some of the most disrespectful characters in all of anime. I can start it off with Gogeta going
he really is hitting us with some rapid fires though.
On a slow nigga with dementia. The way he pulled out every move in his bag doesn't get talked about enough. What did Broly ever do to deserve this?
Hey,
this ain't even
that nigga was doing people dirty as fuck though.
Goku or Vegeta, I am Gogeta. It's over, Janempa. I come for you.
And moonwalk towards this nigga and kneed him in the back of the neck twice. And then hits a U-turn in the air to the most illustrious backflip I done never seen. Like, dog, niggas don't got a single fight where you should be doing this. And this ain't even talking about Vegito, Mr. Disrespect. The way he was doing Zamasu in the manga, I'll never forget. This man grabbed his feet and tried to fling him away, only to realize he lost his arm. And Vegito got the audacity to say, come on, man, you forgot your hands, Zamas. He was in that bit hitting him with Street Fighter combos, and this ain't even counting how he was doing Buhan. Vegito was dogging this man so bad, his body was contorting in ways I didn't even know was possible. Like, my nigga, how do you ever manage to get put in a position like this? How? And this is not even considering the fact that Vegito beat this nigga's ass as a candy. This is the strongest person in the verse, by the way. Dragon Ball, the only series that can do this too. If I told you Thanos was beaten by a Laffy Taffy,
to be honest though, I was concerned when that happened too, because I'm like, how in the hell did you turn into a candy and start whooping his ass? Because I thought they was gonna lose all consciousness. Apparently, he's just strong as shit. So, like, I can agree, but it's like nobody would have guessed that right off rip. You would have thought something would have happened, but not that.
you would call it some bullshit. But because it's Vegito, it's cool as hell. I could keep going for a very long time, but I think y'all get the memo here. I appreciate y'all for all the support on this new series, and I'm gonna catch y'all boys next time.
Man.
Wake up, filthy.
Okay. They are all racist. It's a crazy, crazy thing to say, bro. But yeah, y'all, man, let me know if y'all want to go back to watching some more zephfire, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, he's fire, bro. I'm expanding and seeing everybody else's point of views. Because when I see everybody else's point of views, I don't feel like I'm just going off my own and I don't have nothing to battle. Like, but then I see these and I'm like, okay, yeah. I said they on the same type of time and I can go ahead and combat whatever they saying. And if I can't, I know for a fact that I was just cooked. But nah, that's it for that video, bro. This video should be coming out soon. It was either a Ghost of Yote video I was going to drop right now for today, being 1:04 a.m. Since I already said I have a double today. I gotta be at work at 6:30. So yeah, 6:30 in the morning. But yeah, I'm actually pretty. I don't know which one I'm gonna upload first, but it's okay. But that being said, y'all stay cool. Make sure y'all subscribe and like the videos, bro. Cause why not? Like, why the hell not? Twitch. Follow the Twitch. Get in there, bro. When we stream, it's cool. TikTok, Instagram, even Facebook. Shit, I made a whole website for Facebook. So, yeah, man. Y'all stay cool. I'm a nerd out tomorrow, too.